Hey everyone, Agnach here. Welcome to another video. On today's video I will be showing all the triples from our round of 16 match in the LIC. The group stage finished and the top two teams of each group moved to the playoffs. In our group, Indian Tribe and ourselves moved on, both of us with 4 wins each. These are the 16 teams that qualified to the playoffs, and this is the bracket. We are on the right hand side and it looks pretty strong. At the top we have Space Station Gaming against Nova Esports, then Unicorns of Love against Queen Walkers. At the bottom, HD Family versus Nichang Dance, and also our round of 16 match, which is against Penta. We had plenty of triples and each one of our attacks was with a different army. So let's go to the first triple. So here we have Cooper coming in with the hybrid for the first triple, going against Penta Muffin. So he starts with a Sneaky Goblin and a Loon for funneling. He wants his Queen to go inside. He hasn't put the healers there since the AD is still up. However, the Queen ended up getting pretty low, so he has to put the healers down and the Rage as well, just to top her back up. And then he puts the freeze for the single Inferno. Next, Queen goes to the single Inferno so she can get rid of it nice and quick. He also puts the next Rage down and it's gonna help her get rid of the defending Queen. Now she gets rid of some more defenses, and now he sends his Super Wall Breaker. He wants the Queen to walk inside and go towards the Town Hall, and he's also using the Wizard at 9 o'clock, walking towards 6, getting rid of the trash on the outside. Now that she's getting rid of the Town Hall, he can start thinking where he wants to bring his hybrid. So he puts the King and the Siege Barracks at 1 o'clock to funnel the hybrid so that they all go towards the center of the base. Sends the RC and the Warden as well. The CC comes out. There was one dragon there that the Queen just killed, and uses the Warden ability for his hybrid as they're pushing in. Some of the Hogs do move to the left hand side. The Queen does go down to the single Inferno, so now he has this healer switch, which goes to some of the Hogs that are getting rid of the final scatter shot. He does have more Hogs from the Siege Barracks coming in with the Roller Champ and the Warden, meeting up with the rest of the defenses. Now there's only that single Inferno left, but he's got plenty of Hogs, plenty of Manas, and this was the first triple of the war, starting us with the right foot. Then it was myself coming in with a Super Giant Super Wiz attack, so I'm sending the blink for the Town Hall, put the invisibility spell down the Rage. I've got another 2 invisibility spells. My goal is to get rid of the Town Hall and just create that bit of a funnel. I start with my Queen walk at 9 o'clock with the Warden as well. I use the Wiz to clear some of the buildings there just to make sure that my Queen walks down. I do put the King and the Witches at 6 o'clock just to funnel the other side. And then I was going with my Super Giants and my Super Wizards. The Eagle ends up targeting my Super Wizards, so I have a few of them that died and I have to use the Warden ability nice and early. I do put my jump down so that most of my Super Giants do go into the center of the base, as well as my Queen. And I do send my RC from 6 o'clock just to trim the defenses on the outside and go towards the Eagle. I do have one more free spell that I can use on the single Inferno, so I put it down as it's getting as it was targeting my Roller Champion. The single Inferno goes down, and now she can continue getting rid of more defenses. The Scatter and the Expo are being tanked, so the Roller Champion can get rid of them nice and quick. Now the Queen did end up getting rid of that Scatter Shot, so once that went down, it was a triple for myself. So now we've got a hybrid, we've got the Super G-Wiz. Let's see what the third one was. So the third one, TK is coming in with the Blizzard Lalo. So he sends a Lava Hound to tank his Blimp. Blimp is perfectly placed so he can go into that compartment in the center in between the Town Hall and the Scatter Shot. The Tornado Trap also gets triggered, and he does have 4 invisibility spells, so he can get rid of the Town Hall, Expo, Scatter and Roller Champion, as well as some of the buildings that were there. So really good value. Uses a Baby Drag just to funnel his heroes to continue walking up towards 12. Lava Hound from the CC pops, uses a poison to get rid of the lava pups. He has a nice golem that just popped as well, and sends a Super Wall Breaker to open that wall so that his heroes can go in towards the Multi Inferno and continue going in and go towards the Scatter Shot. He puts also his Roller Champion just to help from 1 o'clock, just getting rid of some of the defenses there. Now the king is going to be getting rid of the defending king. Uses the second super wall breaker, which is going to be OP as it allows the king and the queen to walk around and go inside and help getting rid of the eagle. Also the queen ends up getting rid of that sweeper, so his Lalo can fly without anything pushing them back. Most of his loons go towards the center, getting rid of that eagle, and he also had the headhunters that went in for the defending queen. And this was an overkill. He still has 2 freezes that he doesn't need anymore. And a nice triple with Lalo from TK. Very nicely done. Now, as we were doing this, Penta was, they didn't have any triples. They were having 2 stars. So this was our, after 3 attacks, 9 to 6. Those were our stars. So our 4th attack was Jimmy coming in with the Electro Dragons, putting the king and queen from 12. So he wants to get rid of that air defense, and if the king does end up walking inside, he can go in for the scatter. He doesn't walk inside, so that's fine. He sends his dragon, so he puts a double rage, early warden ability, maybe? No, he doesn't use the early warden ability. So he puts the next rage down, and now he's sending the blimp from the back end, so he's waiting for the warden to click the blimp. The blimp ends up flying all the way through to the town hall. The lava hound from the CC does come out, and this is gonna be an interesting lava hound. You will see in the end. The tornado trap gets triggered. Now you're seeing this and it looks like an overkill. He still has his royal champion that he hasn't used. Puts the wizard to pull the lava hound towards 12, which is a good move. And now he still has 5 electric dragons and his warden to continue flying. Puts the royal champion down, gets rid of that AD, and then she gets stuck on the lava hound. Uses the last freeze for the scatter shot and the Grand Expo. One of the electric dragons is about to die. The other one is full health. The scatter shot ends up going down. Now is the Grand Expo, so no more defenses. The electric dragon ends up killing that lava hound. One of the Edrags dies. The other Edrag dies as well. However, there's only 1 lava pup left, and this Edrag manages to kill it. And this went from being a massive 3-star to a very close 3-star, but still a 3-star nevertheless. Now we do have Penta Muffin coming in with the Super Witches. So after 3 attacks, on their 4th attack, they did end up coming in with a triple. So far, I think our bases performed really well on defense against them. They were pretty strong attacks, but we ended up being able to defend them. So he starts here with his Warden Walk at 9, and he had the Baby Dragon funneling 6 o'clock as well. Now he puts his Ice Golem down and the Witches to pull the Warden in. He does have 2 jump spells, sends a few Cockaloons for that compartment. And now he puts his King and Siege Barracks at 5:30. Puts the first jump spell down, so he wants all of his Witches, Queen and Warden to go inside the base. And they should be going in. They're pretty slow. The king ends up joining as well, and he targets the town hall. Now puts the rage down in the center of the base. Hogs from the siege barracks come out, and the town hall just goes down in time that it doesn't kill the hogs. The royal champion is being used at 3:30 just to trim some of the defenses. All of the hogs have died, but he still has a few. Oh no, he still has a couple of hogs and a few super witches left. Uses the last jump so that he keeps moving up. The royal champion now is working with the queen and with a couple of the super witches, just getting rid of the rest of the defenses. There's just that Tesla farm, a cannon and an archer tower. That should go down, no problems. And this was a triple from Muffin against Coop. Nice attack by him. And now we've got our 5th attack. So we were winning after 4 attacks, 12-9. So we only needed a 1-star attack to win this war, and Trento is coming in. Obviously we wanted the perfect war, so we were looking at it. So we sent a couple of loons at 9, realized that Tesla farm was there, so he decided to switch his plan and send the blimp from 6. as the Tesla farm would have stopped his blizzard. He does end up getting rid of the town hall. However, he wanted his super wizards to go up and get rid of some of the expos up there. They end up going outside of the base, so they do end up creating a bit more funnel, and they do end up getting rid of the lava hound, making sure that the thing that happened with the electric dragons doesn't happen again. But yeah, he didn't get as much value as he wanted, so now he sends all of his dragons with the loons, with the king and queen at 330 for them to walk up and get rid of some of the defenses there. Also get rid of that AD before he starts targeting his dragons. He uses the warning ability nice and early and puts a rage down in the center of the base. That sweeper keeps pushing his dragons back, but that's gonna be OP because it's gonna allow them to join the other half of the dragons, so that they all go in a group around the base in an anti-clockwise formation. He also sends his royal champion and uses the invisibility spell on her, then uses freeze for the AD and the single inferno, uses another freeze for that, and the single inferno goes down. He still has plenty of dragons left. He still has a queen with ability, and this ends up being a triple as well. With that triple, we finish with a perfect war, and now we will be facing against the winner of the HT family versus Nichang Dance war in the quarterfinals. This was our war from the beginning, having great defenses and a perfect war. If we continue like this, I believe that we can win this tournament. So GG to Penta for a good war. If you liked the video, please click the like button, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you next time with more Clash. See ya.